Yeah, so I've been here in the US for 6 years, and that's the longest time that I've been outside my country. I've been to other places, but it has been less than a month, really. So it has been a long time, 6 years away from home. We got here towards the end of the summer with my wife. We got here in August. And then a few months, it was winter. That was very, very hard. So when we just got here, we had some savings and we were trying to be careful with our savings, so we didn't buy a car right away. So the first winter, I had to take a bus to seminary, and it was very cold and very icy some days. It was very hard to go through that, but we managed to go through that. The Lord helped us, so it was good. Yeah, I mean, what I would encourage every Malawian is, especially if they're coming to study for seminary or they're Christians, the first thing that they should do is find a Christian community, find a church that they can belong to. For us, adjusting was far much easier because we found a family in the church. And really, our church was very helpful to help us get settled. So that's what I would encourage them. The first thing, find a good church where you can belong and have a family there. And then open your mind to learn. I mean, one of the things that I think people sometimes, the challenge that we face is when we move to another culture is to always think our culture is the best and there's nothing good that we can find in that culture. Be open to learn some things. I think during my time here, I have appreciated some things in this culture that are very important, that are very good, that we don't have in my culture. I've learned from them, and hopefully I'll continue living them out in my own culture. So have your eyes open, see the thing that you can learn, the thing that you can grab that are very helpful, and those things that you think are not helpful might not be important back there in Malawi. Just leave them here. So that's what I would advise. Yeah, so I think in Malawi, and I think it might be maybe the same here. People get excited with godly things. So I mean, when I came here to the US, I was overwhelmed how many opportunities you have to hear the gospel. You have websites you can go to, you can read. Books are available everywhere. You can tune in TV or radio stations and hear good preaching. Many people in Malawi don't have such opportunities, really. So to the extent that when they find a book, even if it has a name God there, they are so excited, they want to read that. It might be a Jehovah's Witness book, but still because it has the name of God, they might be excited with that. So I mean, because maybe there's so many resources, people sometimes we just think this is normal and maybe we don't have that much excitement. But I think if you go to Malawi, you see how much people are excited with the things of God, and I think people here can learn from that. Let me start with faithful in terms of God. God has been faithful to me and my family during the time that we've been here. The second one, I would say, there are two words anyway, it's not one word, but not easy. So it has not really been just a smooth sailing, moving from Malawi to here and studying and getting ready for it. It has been a bit challenging, but despite all that, because we were convinced what we were doing, that it was God who placed this vision in our heart, we pressed on, and the Lord has been faithful to carry us to the end. And the other thing, it has been a joyful thing for us to be here. As I've already said, we have found a family in America, Christians especially, that have received us, and we regard them as brothers and sisters because they are brothers and sisters. And I usually say, I've said to some people, when we moved here, I was thinking, well, I'm going to America, I'm going to study there. After studying, going back to Malawi, and it will just be one of the chapters in our lives. Oh, we were in America at some point, we studied there. But it has not been like that. Even now, as we're about to leave, we are somehow sad because we feel the connection with the people here. And really, in a sense, it's that sadness that comes, oh, we are leaving a family behind, and that's how we feel. So it has been a joy to be here, but also sad to leave.